Hi everybody. Okay, so finally getting around to making a video about how to make a video. So to do that, we're going to be a little wonky here and see I'm holding the microphone. Why am I holding it instead of wearing it? Well, because that's part of showing you how to make a video. So let's get right into it, shall we? Right after the big intro. Okay, so thanks for joining me today, and we're going to talk about, like I said, getting a video put together for YouTube. Now, one thing you do not need is tons of special equipment. You don't need tons of expensive equipment. Frankly, if you have an iPhone or a good Galaxy phone, then you got all you need, really. You can get editing software for free, iMovie with the Apple platform. There's a lot of different options out there for the Windows platform as well. So what we use is a program called Filmora, and there's a link to that in the description below. Matter of fact, everything I'm going to talk about, there's a link in the description below to either where you can buy it, or if we've actually done a video review of it already, you'll be a link to that video as well. So all the links to all the stuff is in the video. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk real basically about all this stuff, and then we're going to talk about actually going into making a video. So I was holding this up to begin with. So what is this? This is probably one of the coolest things we have, which is our Fi-Fine cordless mic. So I didn't put this on, again, that's part of the process of making a video, but to make this easy and to keep the sound from going all wonky, I'll go ahead and put this on now. So these are real easy to use. You just put them on under your shirt. Clip it to your collar. Okay, this is actually take who knows how many. I just spent the last 15 minutes recording this video interaction, and the whole video was ruined. It was all pixelated, the whole thing, no sound, no nothing. So we're going to shoot it all over again. So you may be wondering, why do you see this GoPro here in the bottom of the screen? Well, the answer to that is really simple. I just recorded the first part of the mystery shopping video using the GoPro Hero 8, and I set it right there. But now I have to sit here and explain to you everything that I explained to you already, but you didn't hear because that video was corrupted. So, rule number one of making YouTube content, don't get frustrated. Number two, what kind of equipment are you using? Again, your cell phone is probably good enough, especially if you have a newer cell phone, either iPhone or Android phone. Most of them shoot in 4K. If not, they definitely will shoot in HD quality, which is honestly good enough for YouTube. So what we used for our first videos was just that. Shelly has an iPhone 11. I have a Galaxy Note 8, and that's what we used. Then over the months, we acquired things. Besides this microphone that I have on, I already mentioned it, kind of stole the show here, the GoPro Hero 8. And what I bought also with this, I bought this off of Amazon. I bought this hard casing here, and the big reason I did that is because I wanted a filter on the lens, and instead of paying $80 for the filter and then $80 or more for additional filters, I bought this case. I think it was $30 or $40, and it actually has screw-on lens. That's why it looks like that. Screw-on, just standard camera screw-on filters. And if you can find any zoom or telephoto lenses with the screw-on adapter, so you can actually put a very large lens on this thing. Also, the other thing I bought to kind of upgrade the GoPro 8 was a different cover on the battery door. On the GoPro Hero 8, the USB-C port is behind the battery door, so you actually had to pop that up. And this door, it can just fall off. So if you want to use the adapter so you can plug in a microphone, you got to have access to the USB-C port. So you either take the door off and risk losing it, or take it off, put it in your pocket, and risk the battery becoming disconnected, and you end up not recording when you think you are. I bought this door, has an opening here for the USB-C, So I can just plug it in and I'm good to go. Also got this little ambidextrous tripod. So you can wrap this around tree limbs or anything else. You can, if you can sit it on uneven surfaces and get the legs set up just right so you can have a good clean shot. And so this is what we're going to use for the main footage of me talking about the mystery shopping. The other thing, very important, tripod. What's not important is how much you spend on it. You can spend, a couple hundred, few $100s on a tripod. I think this one I paid $20 for, and it works great. The other nice thing about it is too, I actually have this little adapter on it here where I can put my cell phone on it so I can record video using my cell phone in a nice steady way. And this folds out. So pretty long legs on this guy. The Razer Kaio webcam that I'm using right now is also on a tripod, and I think I paid $35 for that particular tripod. The other thing is these lapel mics. These are the Yellowway lapel mics. And this little kit came with 2 lapel mics with 6-foot cords. It also comes with a 6-foot extension cord, a Y adapter so you can plug in both microphones at the same time, and it also comes with an adapter so you can go from a 3-ring, this has 3 rings, to a 2-ring setup, like plugging it into your phone or plugging in a laptop. Real simple, real nice to use. The most expensive thing we have besides the GoPro is this guy right here, which is the DJI Osmo 3 gimbal. We're still figuring this guy out, even though we've had that longer than most of the other stuff. It works great in the very limited knowledge we have of it, but we need to watch more YouTube videos on how to do this. So now we've got all that done, we're going to talk about making the video itself. So again, none of us here are world-class Hollywood directors, so don't set yourself up for failure by trying to make the perfect video. Just make a video that shows you as you. The audience connects with you. They don't necessarily connect with your video skills as much unless they're outstandingly amazing. So be you, be genuine, and be comfortable in front of the camera. And more importantly, something I have a hard time doing is look at the camera, especially when I'm talking about the computer, because I'll look at the computer because I'm trying to talk about what I'm looking at, and then that's not right, because then I'm actually ignoring you in the camera because I'm looking over here. What I need to be doing when I'm talking about the computer is looking at you instead of the computer, because eye contact is important. So when possible, if your videos warrant it, if you can pull it off, especially if you're doing like a how-to video, or like we're doing right now, this is a how-to type video, is try to shoot it from different angles. So I've got the GoPro set up right here. It's not really that much of a different angle, but because of what I'm trying to do with filming a video, I'm kind of limited on my camera sources, and I just shot everything of me talking, the intro to that video, I just shot with the GoPro 8 here. And unfortunately, like I said, the footage of the Razer Kaio filming the GoPro filming me has been lost. So what we're going to do now is, since we filmed that, is we're going to go ahead and switch to, I have to capture what's on the screen. Now, the screen capture software, the software I'm using to record with the webcam, as well as the software that I use to edit the video, is all the same software. It's Wondershare Filmora 9, and it's available on Mac and Windows PCs. It's not that expensive. They have a 7-day or so free trial. So we're going to talk a little bit more now about how I do videos. Now, hardest part, obviously, of making a video is the editing piece. Some of the things I've done to make it easier on myself is I break up the video as much as I can. A lot of people, once they start shooting a video, they don't stop shooting until they're done. So all their mistakes are in that one video. And that's kind of the way Hollywood does it to some degree, because they And that's why they got the little clapper thing that goes, take 3, take 33, take 93. To make it easier on me, if I can't, I'll just stop filming. When I'm using my GoPro 8, it has an app on the phone. So I actually am connected to it right now, so I can hit record and everything else right here from the phone, and also make sure it's in the right mode. And when I turned this on originally and started recording, I was actually in time-lapse mode. That's not the first time I've recorded in time-lapse mode. I've recorded a 20-minute monologue in time-lapse mode. So nothing was recorded, nothing was saved. Not a fun day. So be prepared for those mistakes, just like I'm walking through the mistake we have had now of this camera losing the footage. So we've got that going. We're ready to rock here. So we're going to switch now from using the Razor Kayo to film the making of section. We're going to go ahead and use the GoPro, because everything I'm going to be doing now is actually on the computer. And then when I come back, we'll film the ending of me facing it. So is that the easy way to do it? Really not, because I've already got everything going right here. So why don't I go ahead and film the ending now? Is that the easiest way to do that? No, not really, because since I've already got everything set up here and I'm recording now, why don't I just go ahead and film the ending? Because you don't have to film everything in the sequence you plan on putting it together in a video. Hollywood doesn't shoot movies or TV shows in the sequence that you actually see them. They shoot scenes out of order and different days, different times. So you can do the same thing and nobody knows the difference. Maybe if you change clothes, might look a little odd. We have videos like that where we've shot footage. We thought it was great, and then we didn't get around to messing with it until 3 or 4 days later, and we're in a different area. We're wearing different clothes, but we need to finish out that video and we need to reshoot a piece. So we could stress out over it looking like we're in a different area and being a different day, or not worry about it because it's just us. One way I do videos is if I can't stop the video, I'll put my head down, pause for a few seconds, and then go back into talking. That way, when I'm going through the editing software, I can actually see that break rather quickly and know I can edit. I know where I need to edit stuff out. But the key is when you do mess up, you have to pause before you start talking again. Because if you mess up and then you just keep talking, it's next to impossible to cut that section out. Like I just showed you right there. It'd be next to impossible to cut that section out. But if I and I've given that pause, first of all, I can look on the audio track and I can see that long pause of no sound. See that my head's down there too, so I know that that's a break, that's a problem. So I can fix that rather quickly because I've given myself space to edit out the bad stuff before I got back into talking again. Just another hint, things I've learned the hard way. Let's go ahead and shoot that ending to the mystery shopping video, and then we'll get into actually doing the screen capture stuff, and I'll move the camera around so you can actually see the screen too and see what I'm doing as I'm typing. So again, I've got the GoPro up here, so I'm going to go ahead and hit record. It's recording. I know it's recording. I see the light flashing, so let's get on it. Okay, so that's mystery shopping in a nutshell. Again, it's not the easiest thing to do, but it can be a lot of fun. It's about like a lot of other things you can do out there. It's all about your attitude when you go into it. But it puts some money in your pocket. It can put some food in your belly. You can visit some cool places for free or next to free, and just give it a shot. If it's something you might be interested in, go ahead and click. I have the link down in the description below to the Mystery Shopping Providers Association website. Get started there. You click on the links to the member companies there, sign up with them, and just give it a shot. Start small. Sign up for one mystery shop. Go try it out. See if you like it. Don't sign up for 15. Because again, some of the things that to be a good mystery shopper and to get the good mystery shops, get certified, silver or gold, or some of the other certifications they have out there. Put in timely reports, put in accurate reports. And when you have reports, you had to write descriptions of, make sure that you put in everything, be concise, be accurate. And the biggest thing with mystery shopping is you have to be truthful. You're not there to hurt somebody's feelings. You're not there to cover up anything. They just want to know the facts. So in your descriptions and the things you write, just state facts. Don't put in things like, well, I felt this way or I felt that way. It's like, this happened. That happened. Stick with the facts. Again, it can be a fun way, a fun activity. Make some money in your pocket. So you can kind of see the screen a little bit. I'll bring it over just a tad here. I have a glare here, so apologize. So this is Fillmore 9. When you actually watch this on the mystery shopping video, you'll be able to see the screen better. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to go up to File, Record a Media, and we're going to record the PC screen. And we're going to give it a minute, and we got her going. I want to get to the website. Make sure my microphone is selected correctly. And one of the nice features here is that I can choose full screen, custom, or target window. By doing target window, it cuts off the bottom and the top, so nobody sees the bottom bar of my screen, and nobody sees the tabs I have open at the top or any of my bookmarks or anything like that. So from a privacy standpoint, it works a lot better. So we got that selected. I'm going to hit record, give me a countdown. I'm going to press F9 whenever I'm ready to stop. Okay, so now we're recording. Okay, so here on my computer you can see the MSPA America's website. Tons of information. We got all the pieces put together now. We've shot our intro, we've shot our ending piece, we've done the screen capture, and now all we got to do is just edit it all up and put it together. So that part is what takes time, and I'm not going to bore you or make you sit through watching me edit video. Fillmore 9 has great tutorials on their own website. They've shot YouTube videos on how to edit videos. Plus, since it's a very popular software program, there's a lot of videos out on YouTube to show you how to do certain things, effects, and how to actually use the program. So there's a lot of good information already out there on it, so I don't need to reinvent the wheel there. But I do want to thank you guys for sticking with me. Hopefully you learned a little bit and make videos be a little bit easier for you. I'm still learning too, so if you got any hints for me or if this was helpful to you, please leave us a comment below. If you're not a subscriber to us already, please consider subscribing to us. We'd be really honored if you would just join us on this journey. And right next to that red subscribe button is the bell. Hit that bell and select all. That way you'll know whenever we publish new content or go live, which we do go live at least once a week, usually on Sundays at 8 o'clock Eastern, but you never know. So you got to hit that notification bell so you'll know when. And if you've got some friends who want to learn more about making videos on YouTube, share this video out with them as well. Maybe they can get some good, helpful insight from it as hopefully you did. I learned a little bit more from making this video just by going through the process again, so hopefully you guys learned a little bit too. So thanks for watching, and we hope to see you down the road.